Good day, night, evening, whatever time may be, ladies and gentlemen. This is Darth Chain. Hopefully, you guys are having a good one. And today, we're going to be bringing you a somewhat special little video in my mind. Instead of running like a dungeon or something like that, we're just going to do an account overview, I guess, of all the different characters on this account and all that fun stuff. But I thought I'd start off by opening 5 Black Lion chests. Now, I already did 5 like 20 minutes ago or so, but I didn't get anything out of them, so let's see what we get out of these 5. Black Merchant. Oh, that's kind of good. Cool. Haven't had one of those yet. Don't care. Another scrap. That's good. Scraps are always good in my mind. And last one. Nothing. Okay. So I'm actually going to double click to use a vendor that I want. Those aren't too bad. Pocket Raptor. What? Oh wait, I got enough for a freaking char car. Bought. Yeah, yeah, bought. Add a wardrobe. Yeah, I'm keeping that. That is that's good in my mind. I like that. I've wanted one of those for a little while. Wanted one of these for a little while. I don't know why. Now I got a little car that follows me. That's cool. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna do an account overview. This video. So as you guys know, this is Darth Chain, and just to give you guys an idea. I have played this character for over 6,000 hours of my 7,000 hours total played in this game ever since it came out, roughly about 4 years ago. And it's been a pretty fun time. This has been a very fun game. I really don't play too much else. I play Overwatch and Elite Dangerous and stuff like that. If you guys have any interest in watching me play some other games, just let me know, and I gladly will. But other than that, let's get to some of the other characters on my account. So again, we got Darth Chain, and my account is ranked at the 176 for the mastery points, so I have every single mastery unlocked that is available in the game right at time of recording. We are 119 in PvP, so I am ranked Dragon, which is the highest rank. But I haven't PvP'd in a long time, so I've only leveled up, what was it, 80 was the max, and then 119, so like 30, 40 points over what it should be. But again, I don't PvP all that much. World versus World rank is 1092. I used to World versus World a lot, but I left the guild, unfortunately, that I used to World versus World with, so I don't do it too much anymore. And next we have my achievement points, which is sitting at 19,563. I don't think of myself as too much of an achievement hunter, but if I sit there and see one going, oh hey, I can go get that, I'll go and get it. I'm not one of those people that stands in around and goes, okay, giant's going to spawn in 20 seconds, get the giant kill. Okay, go in there and entertain myself for another couple minutes, go and get the giant kill. Go and entertain myself, go and get the giant kill. I'm not one of those people. But next we have a character I'm guessing I can consider my second main just because of how much I've been playing her lately, is my Revenant, Lucina Chain. Now, she was supposed to be a cosplay character for Lucina from Fire Emblem Awakening, but I really haven't been able to figure out if I want to use a single sword and try and make it look like the Falchion from Fire Emblem, or if I should just say screw it and change her name. Her look isn't final. I really haven't messed around with her look too much. I just unlocked the Revenant armor through all of the collections just to say I have it. And one of my buddies said that he couldn't think of a good Revenant build, and he kind of didn't want to play because he couldn't find a good one. So I went with the Fractal Revenant build, where you're just the biggest boon sharer in the world. And I tried that out, and I'm actually enjoying it. I'm thinking I may change it from a Zerker to a like Soldiers, just so I have a bit more survivability. But we'll see where it goes from that, because I'll still be dishing a lot of power out. I'll just lose the critical hit damage, but I could always keep the trinkets and stuff like that as Zerker and just switch the armor to power, toughness, vitality, just so I'm staying up in the fight a little bit longer than what I would be. Next we have Rosa Salvitis, who is a special character as I don't play her all that much. She usually only comes out 1 or 2 months out of the year. There is an organization called Gamers Giving Back and the Gaming World Entertainment Network. I used to DJ for the Gaming World Entertainment Network, but unfortunately I had to stop due to my job. And during their Toga Party for MS, Multiple Sclerosis, and their Pink Day in LA, which was their breast cancer fundraiser, I will jump onto this character and I'll be at the event and I'll be handing out dies and whatever else I can think to give away. Now, the story behind Rosa here is back in Guild Wars 1 with Gwen doing their Pink Day event, the devs got a hold of it and were like, hey, we'll give you guys merch and stuff like that to give out during the events and all that stuff, but watch out this year because we're going to do something special for you guys. Now, we didn't know what they were going to do, but eventually October came around and they added a NPC into Lion's Arch in Guild Wars 1 named Rosa Salvitis that sold pink dyes. Now, back before this, the only way you can get the color pink was by mixing red and white together. So we thought that was really cool, and we thought one of their options was a nod to one of our other DJs at the time, Salmon Avenger. Because one of the options when you're buying stuff is, it's not pink, it's salmon colored. So we just thought that was a dumb little joke between me and Salmon and stuff like that. And who knows, maybe if things go well, I can drag him in on a run one of these days. But other than that, they changed her name to Sadie Salvitis a couple years ago. There was a member of the community for Gwen and Gamers Giving Back who went by Sadie, and unfortunately she had cancer and she passed away not too long ago due to it. So ArenaNet decided to change the name from Rosa Salvitis to Sadie Salvitis. And again, every year she does still pop up in Lion's Arch to sell the pink dyes. And on this character, I do have a pink Moa as her main pet that I did rename to Sadie, just in remembrance to keep that whole theme going. I like going to the Gwen events and joining them for the events. It's really cool seeing all the people who attend those. Next we have Ancient Imagination, and one thing you'll notice is I'm not very creative with names. This is just a Mesmer that I used to port. I really don't do much else with her because I really can't play Mesmer. I'm not very good at it. I mean, if I probably sat down and said, hey, I have to play Mesmer for like 2 months straight, that's the only thing I'm allowed to do. I can't play my Necro. I could get good at it, but I really don't care to. But I do like playing on her from time to time, just like, hey, anybody need a port for this jumping puzzle, come here and I'll port you up, and usually people will come. Next we have Grace Soulfire, which is another name that's continued from Guild Wars 1. This is my Thief, but again, I don't do too much with her because I don't play Thief all that well. I actually hate playing Thief because I'm one of those types of players that if I'm going to get into a fight, I'd rather sit there and say, hey, I'm right here, come at me. Whichever of us has the best sustain and stuff like that will win. I don't like the idea of I'm a port here, stab once, disappear into cells, port halfway across the map while stripping every boon on me, porting back, stealthing, stab, stealth, all that stuff. I don't like doing that. Plus, I've also heard that with the Thief rotations, you really need to be on your game to get them going right, and that's just something I can't do. So I don't play her much. I tried, but again, I really failed at it. Next is my Elementalist. I actually haven't touched in a while. Her look is not final. I just had a little fun remaking her. She's probably my newest character on this account, just so I could have an Elementalist, because I know there's some things that the Elementalist is actually really good at. But again, I haven't really touched her in a long time. I probably should get back on her and get a build set up just in case. But again, I used to have fun playing Elementalist, but not too much. I usually just ran fire, water, and let earth and air sit by the wayside. So I like running a little bit of a power healing build, but again, didn't do much with it. Next, we have Leonard Aerophobia, and he is a continuation from Guild Wars 1, but he actually has a first name. I had a thief, or an assassin in Guild Wars 1 named Agent Aerophobia, and I used to run the Ascalon to LA run a long time. And for those of you who didn't play Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars 1 was actually very heavily instance-based. So say you were in a party of 5 in Lion's Arch and one of your friends ran into Gindaran Fields. If it was Guild Wars 1, as soon as that person hit the portal, the entire party would be moved to Gindaran Fields. Instead of, oh, just that one person goes and the rest of you can join and you get put on the same map. It was very heavily instance-based. And I'd sit there and I'd drag people from Ascalon to LA if they wanted to run. And I made sure he stayed as small as he could, never got out of gray armor, because Aerophobia is fear of mice. So I tried to get him as close to a theoretical mouse as I could, and every once in a while somebody would pop up going, oh, so you're a mouse, got it. And I'd be like, okay, I know I just run for tips, and you guys don't have to pay me, but yeah, this run's free now. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. And I'd usually get into conversations while I did the run, and it was pretty fun. But with Aerophobia here, I was playing him a lot back when the rifle was the best weapon for the engineer, about 3 years ago or so. And I had gotten my hands on a Mystic rifle, and I'm like, oh hey, this is a cool weapon, and I'm playing my engineer a lot, why not? So I redid all of his armor to make him look as close to make the armor match the weapon. And sorry about that. That was just my phone going off for some kind of update. But if I had to say anything, this is probably gonna be the closest character on my account to what I look like in real life. I don't wear glasses. I think they said the only thing glasses would do for me is long distance nighttime. So we'll see about it in the future. I don't know yet. But yeah, I like this character just because I actually made him look pretty good. This is probably like the second happiest I am with the character as towards looks, but I don't play him too much. And he does have a little bit of a Tron thing going for him, so I absolutely love that as well. Next, we have Master Shiner, and this guy came around when I got the Moonshine from a friend. And the Moonshine is a exotic mace that is literally a bottle of booze. Now, I played him a lot. I enjoyed him. He's my introduction to warriors and stuff like that, and I enjoyed playing him. I think I ran a Mace Axe longbow for the longest time, thanks to him. I know it sounds like such a weird build, but I enjoyed it. I'll bring him out from time to time if I'm just wanting to play Char, because he's the only Char on this account. But other than that, he really doesn't get to see too much playtime, but it doesn't mean I love him any less. I do need to work on how I want to make him look, because he is in a very basic kind of outfit, and I'm pretty sure even if he has a Char, I can get something cool. So next comes my second most played character, most likely, Agent Retribution. Now, Retribution here is a continuation from Guild Wars 1. Back in Guild Wars 1, my Retribution was Monk, and I ran her as a healer or a DPS depending on what I needed, and I could heal. Just straight up, I could heal. I could go into an amazing story, but this video is dragging on enough. But I used to use her for my Ascalon Catacombs runs, especially Path 1. I'd sit there and I'd protect Hodgins. And I do have to say, I really like this. I tend to not do the stereotypical thing like with Darth Chain. What's the first thing you think about with necromancers? Oh, they need to be dark, they need to be hooded, they need to have every skull from every animal they've ever killed strapped to their body. Me, I said to go, psh, dude, steampunk. And I have a little fun with it. Agent Retribution, I kind of go the same. Guardians are a heavy class, but I have a really light armor class look for her. And also the battle thong, because why not? And just generally, I like keeping her. The blue and the gold seems to go really well, especially with this armor set. I may change the top someday, because it does look like it doesn't belong on the character, but it also looks pretty good on her. I'll give it that. And then we have I'm Here to Help. Now, this is just a joke character I made for my old guild, where I would take screenshots and I'd do a weekly giveaway through those screenshots. So I'd sit there and have my guild vote, hey, we want to take screenshots of like boss battles. So I'd take her out, I'd get her to like a end game boss battle, and I'd die, and I'd take a black and white photo while I was out there. And just to get a decent shot of like an actiony kind of thing. So that's what I use this character for. And other than that, nowadays I'm just using her for a bag opener from Silver Wastes. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much what the characters I have in my account. If you want to see more of them in the future, just let me know down in the comments below if you want to see which me play a character that I'm not too familiar with. I do want to do some more content on Lucina Chain, so I'll probably see her getting dusted off in the near future, but who knows from there. Other than that, I want to thank you guys for checking this out. This has been a rather long one, and with me sitting there saying it's been it's a special video, at least for me. Today, the 17th, I actually turned 26 years old. It was my birthday, and I decided to put a quick video out here. Well, not quick, but a video out today as a kind of, let's have a little bit of fun. It is my birthday. Let's do something special. So I thought, hey, let's do an account overview. Other than that, there's not really much else. There will not be a video on Monday because I'm doing this one right now. And I haven't gotten the footage for Codicus's Manor for the paths yet. I'm actually waiting for till Monday to start worrying about that, because I do have a microphone stand coming in. I want to get that tested out, ready to go before I do any more recording. Now, other than that, I will throw up this image of the Guild Wars 2 Efficiency website. That shows what your account and everything's worth, just to show it's like, hey, here's how much money I pumped into the game. If you guys are on that, as you can see, I'm, what was it? Top 25%, I think, is what I'm at right now. Oh, it's top 80%, top 20%. Holy crap, out of 100,000 accounts on here. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys do have a good rest of your day. And hopefully, here's to a good year of making more videos. Other than that, we'll see y'all later. Take care.